So I heard you want to farm extraction?
Today's exotic armor is Head. I have builds I recommend each class run in the description. Let's hop right into it. Alright, now the first thing we're going to do when we enter this lost sector is just start melting these adds down with our Limonarch. If you guys don't know, what this weapon does is obviously it does huge damage being an exotic bow, but it also has this nice explosion of poison effect, which will just clear every add in the radius. Now you just saw there was that purple grenade there, that void grenade. Guys, you're going to want some void resistance for that because that does some heavy damage, and if you're not paying attention, you will be hit by that, and it's not something that you can easily jump over. Also, we did just get sniped by another void projectile, so, I mean, you see it. You see how low we are, so you guys are definitely going to want some void resist. But basically what we're doing in this first room is we're just going to clear out as many adds as possible, and then you might have just seen on the right side, the Overload Champion is going to spawn. Now, you guys can run this on... You know, you could use Thunderlord or something like that, but guys, if you are planning on farming on Hunter, I highly recommend you do slot on the Graviton Forfeit, as in the next area, you're going to see how useful it is. But at this point in time, we're just melting the overload down with our rockets and our Limonarch combined. Boom, just like that, we've taken care of it. Now we have to clear out the rest of the adds, and then the next door is going to open. Now, this next section is either the easiest part or the most difficult part of the lost sector. Guys, again, if you're not doing this on Hunter, I don't know. I mean, you're about to see how good it is on Hunter. I wouldn't do this if you're not Hunter, to be honest. But moving forward, we have to charge these 3 panels, and what you typically have to do is kill all these adds, but with Graviton Forfeit and enough mobility and strength and some kickstart mods, we literally have infinite invisibility, so we are just going to emote this entire time. Now, I did just say I don't recommend doing this unless you're Hunter, but that's not entirely true, because I just remembered, guys, if you have a Glaive, because there are unstoppables here, if you have a Glaive, you can do this very easily on all the other classes. What you'll just do is you'll just block. You'll just literally block, and you'll fire off your projectiles when your shield energy is getting low. And what that's going to do is, blocking with the Glaive, if you don't know, it gives you 97% damage resist. 97, bro! 97! Come on, man. Literally, you become immune, so you can just sit in the panels, and again, when your shield energy gets low, just fire off your projectiles at opposing enemies. I do recommend doing it on Void so that you can get invis finishers off, but again, at this point in time, we're just going to charge up these panels. We're going to go for the invis where we can, and after that, we're just going to have to clear up a couple adds, and then we will be in the boss room. So again, Hunters, Graviton, the other 2 classes, definitely going to want to use that Glaive. Alright, and just like that, we have charged the 3rd panel, so now we are going to rotate up here. We're going to take care of this unstoppable. Combination of rocket and our hand cannon stunning it will take care of it very easily. Now, one thing to take note of is, in this position, sometimes there will be adds that jump up, so you guys are just going to have to pay attention a little bit, but we have so much heavy on the ground. We are in such a good position after we take care of this unstoppable to absolutely melt the boss. And at this point in time, the unstoppable champion is finishable, so that is what we're going to do. Now, you have seen, or maybe you didn't, I'm going to point it out though, what happens after you charge the 3rd panel is all of the adds will converge in the middle, making them really easy to clean up. We're going to have to clear out all these adds. Technically you don't need to, technically you could just charge into the boss room, but I do recommend clearing out all these adds because they're going to be lined up in that hallway ahead, and that hallway is going to be our best friend in terms of dealing with the boss. Now we're just going to use our heavy because we have a heavy brick on the ground. Why not? We don't really care. We're going to be able to replace that rocket really easily. Gonna move forward a little bit, and there's going to be a bunch of hive in this room. Take care of them really easily. We're going to use our abilities, our bow combined, and you know, that's going to be really easy stuff. Got another heavy brick on the ground, so guys, we're going to make really short work of the boss. Now, the boss is an Arc Wizard, and it is a Hive Guardian, so there's 2 things to keep in mind. You're going to want that Arc Resist on your chest, and you also need to finish this boss. If you don't finish it, it will respawn at full health. Also in this room, there are 2 unstoppable champions, so we're going to melt them down with our rockets, and we have plenty of rockets, as I've said many times. We have so many bricks on the ground, so we're just going to take our time. We're not going to leave this little hallway. This hallway is so nice to us. Now, typically what happens is after you take care of these unstoppables, the boss will be right where the unstoppable is standing right now, but this time around the boss was in the back of the room, so I'm going to show you what happens there. Now, one thing to keep in mind about these unstoppables is they will push into this hallway, so somehow, I don't know how they stretch through, but they do, man, so you guys are going to want to watch out for that. Don't just think you're in the hallway and you're safe. Like, no, they will push in. This time they didn't, but they definitely can, so watch out for that. But like I said, we're gonna have to deal with the boss now, which is the Arc Wizard, and for some reason it's not pushing us. You see, I was just camping back here because I'm like, where is he? He's just sitting in the back of this room for whatever reason. So we have our rockets, we have our super. We're gonna just go for the super immediately. Fortunately, most of the super missed because the boss does like to move around quite a bit, but it's all good because we're just gonna employ this little tactic where we jump down a little bit, jump back up, jump down, jump back up, and we have our invisibility. We have 2 more rockets, but guys, we also have the ammo sitting in the back, so we're gonna make really quick work of this. We're looking for an opening here because we don't want to take that arc damage. That Storm Trance super does one shot. It has two things where it has a light attack and it has a heavy attack. The heavy attack fills the entire damn room. So we're gonna finish the boss, and just like that, guys, this lost sector is so damn easy. Just use the Invis Hunter with Graviton Forfeit or use your Glaive. Hopefully this helped. If it did, be sure to subscribe as I post lost sector guides daily. I have a goal of hitting 10,000 subscribers by the end of the summer, and if everyone watching this subscribed, we could hit it in a week, which would be crazy. Either way, thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow for the next video. Peace.